Hey guys, welcome back! Hey, I finished this painting! This took me a while and I definitely had a crisis over this, which, if you have seen the other video that I made about this painting, you will know what I'm talking about. If not, I will link it in the cards. But yeah, I finished this and it feels so good. So I hope you enjoy the speed paint and maybe you can take something from it. I think I said everything that needs to be said about this in the other videos, so bottom line is that I stressed a lot about working quickly on this, finishing this quickly, and I definitely learned to let go and accept that it's totally fine to work slowly on pieces and, you know, just let go overall, not be so afraid anymore. And I have to say, this worked. It took me a while to kind of get the hang of it, but by the end I was having a blast finishing this painting because I just tried not to expect as much from me. So I still did my best, you know, the best that I could, but I didn't expect to be on a level where I'm just not at yet. I didn't expect myself to suddenly grow and you know, learn some new skills miraculously while working on this painting. And I did actually grow while working on this painting, but without any pressure. I didn't expect myself to. So by the end, I definitely had a lot of fun just, you know, painting. You know, just don't stress out about things like, oh, I have never like painted fire before. How do I do that? I just went in and tried some things, and if they didn't work out, I just deleted them. And honestly, just going in and doing it, for me, sometimes that's the best strategy. I don't do that very often, but when I do, things usually turn out pretty well. So I don't know why I stress out so much. I should in general let go a little bit more. But I definitely learned that here, and I'm very happy with the result. Oh, and if you don't know, this is a character from Dragon Age, the second Dragon Age game. He is called Anders. Actually, now that I think about it, he's also in the first Dragon Age game in the Origins, if you have played the DLC. Anyways, he's one of my favorite characters from the series. Not my favorite, have to admit, but he's pretty cool. Yeah, that's that. There are some things that I'm not so happy about with this painting, and that has mostly to do with how much this looks like the character, because I didn't pay attention like to little details, like how exactly his hair works. Like, you know, I changed it a little bit. I guess that adds my style to the whole thing and my interpretation of the character, but it's kind of hard if you have like a video game character that is already there in like detail and 3D, and you know, it's not a character from a book where you can go wild with your imagination. You know, I still wanted to make it look like him so that if people see this painting and they have played the game, they immediately know this is Anders. But I think I succeeded in a way that you can see that it's him. I just wish I could have stuck a little bit more to the little details, but you know, that's just a tiny bit of critique that I would give myself for this. Other than that, I am very happy. Okay, enough of this painting. There's a few other things that I want to mention. The first of which is I will reach 500 subs very soon. I might have even reached them as I'm uploading this. I think as I'm recording this, there are, I think, 4 subs missing for 500, so we're very close. And I wanted to ask you, is there something that you want me to do as kind of a little celebration? Because I really want to do a video celebrating 500 subs, because it is a very big deal for me. It might not be for other people, but I am very happy and I want to celebrate that. And is there something that you would like me to do? Because I have a few ideas what I could do, but I'm not sure what you'd like. I mean, I could do a thing like, I could do a live stream, I could, you know, do a certain kind of challenge, or I could draw your characters, or yeah, I could draw your characters on a live stream. I don't know. So if you have any ideas or any preferences of what you want me to do, please feel free to leave them in the comments. If you want to go anonymous, you can always go to my Tumblr and leave like anonymous message there if you don't feel comfortable commenting here. But you know, just let me know if there's anything that you'd like to see, anything that I haven't tried in general that you'd like me to do. So yeah. And another thing that I also wanted to ask you, would you be down with me doing tutorials? I think I have talked about this before in another video where I said that I'm not very comfortable doing tutorials because I don't see myself at being at a level where I am comfortable giving tutorials. Like, I don't think I am that good yet that I can teach stuff to people, especially like drawing wise. There's so much that I still have to learn, but I figured actually there is stuff that I can teach. There is, you know, the technical aspects, especially about digital art. I wouldn't do any traditional tutorials because I'm really not that good at it, but you know, I've been using Photoshop for a long time and other programs as well. I know a lot about digital art, and I have done this series about getting into digital art and which tablets to get and stuff. But is there anything that you would want to know about like using Photoshop, or anything that I do where you would like to know how I do it? I would definitely be comfortable with giving tutorials on things like how to make custom brushes in Photoshop, or how to blend, or you know, just the different kind of tools that you can use. Or I would even be down to make little tutorials about how to paint eyes or how to paint noses, you know, or how to paint hair. I think that's something where I am at a level that is, you know, where I think I can teach something. I'm not a pro yet, by far. I don't see myself as a pro, but I think I am in these points definitely more advanced that I could teach a beginner that doesn't really know where to start. So is that something that would interest you? And if yes, what exactly would you like to see? So yeah, leave a comment as well, please. It would help me a lot if you just, you know, commented things that you want me to do, because sometimes I struggle a little bit with finding things to do, especially because I never really wanted to do tutorials, so I kind of struggled to find other videos that I wanted to do because I'm not that much of a fan of challenges either. So but yeah, definitely, no matter what it is, no matter what kind of idea you have for me, please, what is it that you like to see in art channels? What draws you to art channels? What draws you to art channels? Very funny. Yeah, what's the kind of content that makes you stick around? I would just be very interested to know that. Sorry, this is kind of like, this is not a real video, this is like a survey, but yeah, I just really want to do more. I want to be more interesting, and I do want to make something special for my 500 sub celebration. So if you know anything, I'd be delighted to know. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna stop rambling because this is gonna be too long. But thank you so much for watching this. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for commenting if you do. I really hope you enjoy this painting. I put a lot of effort in this, and I am proud. This is not something that happens very often, but I am very proud of this painting. So please give it some love. I would appreciate that. And if you're new here, maybe you want to join the team and subscribe. That would be awesome. And if you do, I will see you next week for a new video. So bye bye.